Hello there, you're watching Tea Time on Plus TV Africa. The big stories live here. And live here they do indeed, as we're about to bring you the big entertainment stories. But first, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Tokunbo Taiwo, and I'm here with the attention-grabbing Elsie Godwin and the thought-provoking Ife Oshunkeye. Hello, you two.
This is your description.
What?
Attention grabbing.
Yes.
I'm collecting the attention of you.
Yes, I've grabbed it.
Yes, and Ife, what are you saying about your... Did I describe you well?
Fine. My attention has been grabbed, so I can ignore you. Let's move on.
So anything new this afternoon?
I just noticed that I don't have tea in front of me and it's tea time. That's the only thing new since.
So who are you going to blame?
Both of you.
Yeah, because we're supposed to be a gentleman. I'm so sorry, man. So sorry.
Should you not be the one serving
so
us
sorry.
tea?
I don't understand. Where are you from?
It's getting juicy already.
Please, let's move on.
Sorry?
There's no tea to calm me down.
Please,
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Tea?
So I won't
and I like mine. I have a way that I like my tea. You should serve us tea, and we should serve you tea once in a while, but it should be vice.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Is it
You know, when you're listening to his accent, you think he's well, you know, like he has that kind of Oyibo sense.
Typical African guy. You should be the one getting us.
serving me one in
And I will tell you
while.
the type that this is how I
We're
like
talking about gender equality. So if you are doing it, we should do it. If we're doing it, you should do it as well. But I just said ladies first. Start first.
Have you ever served me?
Ladies first.
No,
ladies
guys first. In this case, I agree we should get our tea.
Exactly.
So
yes, you should get us tea.
It will be a collective effort for us to get our tea.
With anything you want, with all of the trimmings, whether you like it black or white or with cake or with cookies.
Don't worry, we'll make sure.
People are watching.
We'll make sure we serve it.
Okay.
All right, it's the biggest entertainment stories this afternoon, right here, right now. First up is this headline on D'banj. Yes, meets the latest model in town. D'banj walks the runway at Fashion Week in Johannesburg. Yes, that's the latest headline on D'banj.
Big shout out to Wizkid for opening the doors for a lot of artists in Nigeria.
Wow. How is that going to open the doors?
So Wizkid is opening doors for D'banj.
Exactly, seriously.
I just wanted to spark some controversy, but let's look at it this way.
D'banj will come straight down here for you.
Let's look at it this way.
Okay.
Wizkid was the first to walk the runway, first Nigerian artist.
Dolce Gabbana, Milan, a few months ago. I can see you're rolling.
You're trying to think like, oh, there must be somebody else. No, there's no one else.
Okay.
It was Wizkid. It did it. And then this is the band thinking, may his son so rest in peace, his grieving,
we have passed
and
it.
all of that.
He's past it. Say what you want to
and
say.
He's thinking about new business. He's thinking about new business ideas. What can I venture into? How can I stay relevant? And then someone tells him, man, you can start. You're a model, your friend does
he partnered with I think a fashion designer from South Africa or something.
Yes,
yeah.
Silali.
So that's like a big deal for him.
Yeah, so at the same time, I'm just saying that, look, it was Wizkid that opened a lot of people's eyes to all of these things.
Exactly.
Maybe I understand where you're coming from. You know, Wizkid probably have made them understand that you have to be really flexible
and
versatile in the entertainment industry. Like, you know, you're here being a failed artist and a presenter.
No. So you remember that?
You know, you're doing all this and yeah, well done, well done. Kudos
so I'm being versatile, right?
Yeah, you're being versatile.
Chop knuckle. Take that. So back to D'banj.
Yes.
Well, this is a big deal for D'banj as well, and let's put aside the Wizkid talk, but let's focus on D'banj as a person now. D'banj has the physique of a model right from start. We don't even know why he hasn't. The question is why is it just starting?
Why is it just starting?
Many times to Wizkid is all I'll say.
Yeah, it's something you should have started.
I mean, he has way better body than Wizkid.
Oh, good heavens. We're not going to go there.
Well, I wouldn't know about their bodies, so let's move on. Yes.
Yeah, you were saying.
Really?
What?
Yes, you were saying.
But you started with the body.
Yes, but D'banj has a great...
sincerely, comparing D'banj and Wizkid. We know Wizkid, we know D'banj. What are you saying?
I know Wizkid.
Who has the better
here
body?
To here.
Wow.
To here where I listen.
It means the body was
seriously, though, when it comes to modeling, is it about the body, though?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is about
the
model. There are different types of models these days. We have plus-size models. We have the extra skinny models. You know, there's something like that.
So where does Wizkid fall?
Wizkid is
The extra
average skinny model.
Okay,
yeah, he's not so skinny now.
Have you seen him lately?
He's not so skinny now.
Right.
Okay, let's round up on this so that we can move on to the next story. Final thoughts on D'banj and...
Congratulations.
Yeah,
More
congratulations.
collaborations to come. We want to do big things and be more versatile.
But is South Africa really a big platform for him in comparison to Wizkid, who had more of an international... Because this is still Africa.
Yeah, this is still Africa, but at least it's a starting point.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. All right, next up, Genevieve joins UTA. And no, it's not the United Taekwondo Association, but the United Talent Agency. So, Ife, let me come to you. Exactly. Is this a good?
Yeah,
is this bad?
Yes,
so good. After Netflix just acquired the right
I
to...
think she's like on a roll because it's like she's just getting one thing
Genevieve
after
has
another.
always
Wait,
been on a roll.
This is expected. Look, I just feel like this is a way of... I'm going to sound very thought-provoking
Now your way.
again. All right, this is just like how the colonial... This is still slavery one way or the other because the colonial masters are still ruling. Because one thing is that as soon as we become great, they look for a loophole and snatch us away. Now, we have a lot of companies in Africa and Nigeria that can promote you, that can represent you globally.
We do.
Why is she not going to any of... Yeah, she doesn't. Why is she not creating one?
What if that's not what she wants to do? I mean, Genevieve is already doing a lot for herself.
Exactly.
So putting that on her shoulder is like not
And
appreciating
then
where she has gotten.
And I'm telling you that they are
commending
bringing-
Wizkid, you know, on the international, taking Nigeria, you know,
I just
and I
feel
think that's
like
what
they
Genevieve
want to just
do.
buy Genevieve away from... Before you know
I
it,
think this
Genevieve
is
is going to
Genevieve's-
be the new
I think-
Hollywood Gabrielle Union.
Exactly.
And then from
But
there...
that's what she wants for
It's a good
herself.
thing, but what about Nigeria? What about Nollywood?
She's not going to
Are
leave
we
Nollywood. I don't
going?
think she will leave
Nigeria
Nollywood.
Do
doing
you
But I
think she would
think,
Nigeria.
ever come and act in a Nollywood movie?
but I think she
Why
has
not?
done Nollywood, or she has
Why
done
not?
Nollywood. So what?
Well,
what
I'm just
the next
saying.
step
The
is for
movie
her
that
to
just
move
came out is a
international.
Nollywood
Yeah,
movie.
it's for you to move international, but I feel like carry your people along. Like, let's get there.
What
If
do you
you're
mean
going-
carry her
I think
along?
it's
She's
one
only
of
just
those
got this
Genevieve
deal.
haters. You don't
No,
even
do
know
you know
what
I
she's
love-
going to
do you
do
know I
with the
love
deal.
Genevieve?
Like having an agency behind you
Exactly.
takes a whole lot of stress away from you as an artist.
And she
she's
can
been
relax
doing
and
this
then
for
manage.
a long time alone,
Yes.
managing herself.
Nollywood,
and now she
exactly.
has a home that she can say, oh, these are the issues I have. This is how you can promote me and
Do you
all
know that this was
and
how
you're not
these people
happy for
came,
her.
the Sony Music and the rest of them, and that was how Davido and the rest of them also left? Do you know that's why Wizkid still doesn't use Wizkid and he uses Starboy? Do you guys know how those people give you a lot of clauses in your contract that you don't
sure
even
Wizkid
see?
doesn't
Well, at the end of the
Wizkid.
day,
I'm
they
just
get
hearing that
financial
from
Yes, you
benefits.
can only
but-
use Starboy for now. Why do you think it's Starboy? That's all you
Well,
see.
his
You can't-
page
because
still
of
has Wizkid,
contracts.
so I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, but he will still get paid one way, or it will still be in his betterment at the end of the day.
And he's still known as having an origin from
Davido has
Nigeria.
problem with
I think we should
Sony
come back to
Music.
Genevieve. You know,
Yes,
let's
I'm
come back
just
to
telling you.
Genevieve.
I'm just giving you examples
Yeah.
of people that have joined other.
What
foreign
I'm saying is
record
that, Ife,
labels
do you not think
and
that?
they've had-
Do you
You know
not think
Burna
that
Boy
this-
is not under
do you,
a
do you think
Nigerian
this
label,
signing
right?
on will not help
No,
her?
Burna Boy is under his own record label. He just
Wow.
has a distribution deal with another foreign.
Ife,
record.
do you not think
now
that this will not help her?
Genevieve
Do you not
is
think it will
signed-
I
help
know
her?
this is going to help her. That's why I
So,
just said
but
I'm
what is
going to
your-
bring out one of those thoughts provoking. Just food for thought. Take home.
Ooh,
and
you're
think
using my
about it.
words. Okay, all right. Yes, Elsie.
So, take it home.
Yeah.
I'm
Elsie,
taking it home.
the thoughts or the words?
No, everything.
Everything. No, I want to hear your take on.
I don't have any take home. I'm just happy for Genevieve. She's doing really
Exactly.
well for herself.
I'm
Okay.
excited for
You know,
Genevieve,
she keeps breaking her own record. And
Yeah, but
that's-
do you support Ife, what he's saying?
I
or
don't
do
know
you...
what Ife is talking
Talking
about.
about,
I only know
yeah.
what I'm talking about. And I
Okay.
know that Genevieve, I love you. I mean, you know
Because,
the way
you
you
know-
can bow to Wizkid. I
Yes,
can bow
that's how-
to It's not that
But
deep.
Ife, I have a feeling that, you know, within the next 1 year, you'll be one of the people that on the show, you're going to be proud that she actually did
Oh,
this.
funny enough, let me tell you something, yeah? I actually believe this is going to be for the betterment of Genevieve.
Exactly. I think that's why
But-
she wants to do it.
Hold up.
But
Yeah.
There's a but.
I understand.
Yes. So this is for the betterment of Genevieve. This is going to take her a whole lot. So she's, at least now, I believe she's going to be starred in more
Hollywood
Hollywood
films,
movies.
yeah.
She's going to be getting paid more than your average
Obviously,
Nigerian.
yeah.
Our price has definitely gone up.
Facts.
But I just hope, fans and international acceptance and collaboration.
She's not going to be an Hollywood actress anymore. But
I just hope that she's being smart about whatever she's signing. That's
do you
That's
think
the
she
important
won't?
part.
yeah,
I think she
well,
will. At
that's
this
a lot
stage.
of people.
This is someone that
I
has
don't
signed
think,
an
I don't think
international deal with
Genevieve
Netflix.
I don't think
she
Genevieve is
will.
that kind of person that will be carried away because you are from an agency in Los Angeles.
You think she'll be carried away?
I don't think she's that kind of. She
I
has
think
gotten
she's
to
too
that point
intelligent.
where,
Well, exactly,
So
not
she's
to-
good.
Well, watch the space.
We're watching.
And I think she'll have a lot of international people that will advise her regarding the clauses before she signs anyway.
Oh, definitely.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So I don't think she's going to make any
But I just
wrong
hope she
move.
signs the right deal. That's all. Because
Yeah.
most times
I believe
it's all
so too,
about
and I hope
the
so.
contract.
The
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah.
Okay, I think what you're probably saying is even if she doesn't start well, I think it's a stepping stone for her to get better contracts on the international
Yes,
scene.
definitely. This
Exactly.
will
So
open
she
a whole
will
lot
ride
of
out her
doors for
contract,
her.
and then
Yeah.
after, eventually, she will be the ones calling the shots.
Yeah.
All right, time for a break. When we return, we'll be bringing scoop on one very quirky, interesting Ugandan lady. You had better not miss it.
Who am I to query God?
I'm like, after everything I've done.
Most of us are fighting for our personal interests. Fire started exactly 10:30.
I wasn't a DJ, I'd be in construction, mechanic.
I have several children.
If entertainment is going to be our second biggest export in the country now, we do need to invest properly in structure.
I don't know where we're heading. Then I'm reminded that Nigeria has been close to the brink on so many other occasions, and God has been merciful to pull us back from that brink and save this country. It's a big one, just
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time, and we're about to bring you another really remarkable story. Ugandan lady marries herself out of pressure and frustration. So, Ife, let me come to you on this first.
No, man. you should-
Why?
No, let's come to her. See, she's the lady, so maybe she can relate to this.
No, I
can.
can't relate to this.
You
So,
can't.
Ife,
No, I can't.
the ball is back in your
And then
court.
she said that she did this to take the pressure off her so that her mother and her father
Will stop
stop
pestering her.
pestering her. And I'm wondering how this
It's going to help in
is
any
going
way.
to help in any way.
I think
If
it
if
did,
it's
though.
going to do anything, it's just going to make them feel, oh, my daughter is finally mad. She needs help.
No, but this is not Nigeria. This is Uganda. I don't think they'll think that
The
way.
fact that it is Uganda means they will think that way.
No, I don't think so, because they
Let
would
me-
have
let me-
stopped her
Okay,
because
it's
the
normal.
friend
Are
bought
you
her the
saying
dress.
it's normal for Ugandans?
No, I think
Ugandians. What are
they are
called?
probably...
Ugandan.
Okay, it's normal for them to get married to themselves. Like, I'm marrying myself.
No, I think, but they want to show support because a friend bought her the dress and a friend got her, I think, the cake.
You know, friends don't tell you the truth most times. They're like,
Will they
"This
do
is
that
what you
in
want to
Nigeria?
do."
Seriously, if you
They
said you wanted to, your family would buy you a dress
It's not
and
the
buy
family
you.
that bought.
What about your
Remember
friends?
they said the
Were
parents
your friends,
didn't show
would
up
they?
because they
Would
didn't
your
understand
friends?
what she was trying to do.
Yes, and then at the end of the day, I think the
And do you
the
guys
husband-
realize it
the-
was her
the father-
birthday as well?
It was her birthday, so she was celebrating and doing the wedding. So she picked the perfect
She's
day.
married to herself. She's Mrs. now.
She's
Mrs. herself.
Mrs. Myself. Okay,
But you know what the father says? The father said that he's happy now because I'm not sure if it's the father or the mother, one of them. Yeah, that they're happy now because now this shows that they're really ready for marriage. And I'm thinking that at
Who
the
is
back
ready
of
for
this,
marriage?
that she that got married because
She's
as far
now
as
ready for marriage.
because as far as they're concerned, it's like she's not fully or really married.
No,
so what
they
I'm
believe
thinking,
that
So the
fact
pressure
that she
is not
was
gone.
able to wear the
yeah, it
wedding
means that she's
dress,
ready to
she's
accommodate
ready
marriage,
to-
right?
yes, and then what I'm thinking is that off the back of this, I think all the single men in that place will come out, and one of them would actually like try and reach out to her.
I like the way to Hoover thing. Like it's so 1990s.
Now, is it
like,
90?
Yes, like you know when you do something in the village and they now tell you, you have plenty to suit us now. Wear your clothes and sit
I
down.
think that's what's going to
Everybody would
happen.
know.
That's what's going to happen. Watch
Where
this
did you
place.
grow up?
By the way, I said it.
Okay.
Remember, I said it. So I'm going to quote you guys and remind you that this is what you said when it happens.
Okay, let's
Okay.
watch
I've
the
said
video,
my
I'll
piece.
follow up.
Let's watch this space.
Exactly. So
Ife,
what do
what
you
do you
guys
have
have
to
to say?
say?
I've said my own piece.
What do I have to say about this? I just think 0909. 3, it's...
You see, it has started already.
Oh, wow.
Elsie, it has started.
So you want to meet her? You want to marry her?
See people are saying I should call her there and see them. They're saying I should call her there.
Wait, you want to marry her?
No, I'm just saying that at least
that's what's going to happen.
right now,
And
this is advert.
Because she has married herself.
This is
Yes,
advert.
I'm
Now,
telling
do you know how many men that will now reach out
Especially
to
in her community there.
Why
they
are
would
we not
like,
seeing
oh,
this
don't
at
worry,
all?
I'll marry.
Like-
You're not seeing it.
No.
No, we just don't see, Sometimes, we always talk about how Nigerian parents and African parents can put pressure on you to get married. So I think this is one of the Me Too movements. If other women that feel pressured can also come out and get married to themselves, maybe parents will know that, look, that pressure is not what it's. Let's leave these kids and let them get married when they find the right person. So I think this is a demonstration. Let's take out all the fun and comedic part of it. Let's look at it from the demonstration part. Like, okay, this lady stood up for something.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Like, she, at the end of the
That
day,
alone can impress some men.
She makes herself happy, and she did that to herself. She got married to herself, and whether we like it or not, she has made a point.
Yeah,
and the point is, she has told the whole world, like, look, in Africa, the parents put a lot of pressure on us, and this led me to do this.
Exactly.
Before you know it, BBC will be in Uganda to translate documents.
She said a lot of people came on the day from abroad to actually journalists from
come
abroad.
and do this documentary. Before you know it,
I'm
like,
telling you, she's
it's
going to get
global. So
a
a
husband
message
within the next. Let me not say. Let me not jinx it.
Connect you to?
No, she's not my type.
Wow.
Wow.
But taking a cue from what you said, I feel like looking at it from a deeper angle, she probably stood up for saying, love yourself first. Marry yourself first.
Yes.
Be in love with yourself and really be in love with yourself
before you
get married.
Or love yourself first before you love any.
So you see, we learned something from. Let's give her a round of applause, ladies and
I've
gentlemen.
learned that one before, but anyway.
Mine surely comes last at the end of the day, but yes, a round of applause because I've been singing her praise all the way through. Anyway, still to come, a piece of news surrounding popular Nigerian singer Davido. That and more when Tea Time on Plus TV Africa continues.
Hi everyone, welcome to Plus Trending. Let's do this. My name is Bookie November and I've got 2 of the hottest topics currently trending on social media. If you've seen the word Senate trending on Twitter, that's because the Nigerian police force has gone Trump style. Social media's favorite senator, Senator Dino Melaye. Did you know he asked President Buhari to apologize to NSS? Wizkid is once again in the court of social media, and this is because his baby mama drama has swollen overnight. I call this War of the Baby Mamas. Over the weekend, there were 2 reasons why social media went crazy. First was the royal wedding. Duh, obvious reason. And I promise I'll get back to that shortly. But there was another reason, and for most Nigerians, this was an even bigger reason to be on social media. Linda Ikeji is pregnant! Files and Murik are our trending topics for today. Murik, that's the Muslim rights concern, demanded that Files, the bad guy, withdraw aka delete his latest music video, This Is Nigeria, or face legal actions. Professor Ishak Akintola, the convener of Murik, insisted that the video was a slap. Now let's check out comments from social media. His father is a lawyer, his mother is a lawyer, he himself is a lawyer. Epic!
If you're just joining us, you're watching Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, and we're about to bring you our next story, which is on Davido, who offers to pay for a fan's school fees. Okay, Elsie, let me come to you.
No, don't do this. This is Davido. You should start with Ife. Ife is in love with Davido and Wizkid.
That's why I wanted to come to you first, because I know he's going to...
You're the one making it sound like that.
In love with their music.
Okay, so I think it's a good thing. He's sending someone to school. He's doing what Ike Ogbonna wanted them to do. But
yes, I sense they coming.
I feel like it's
publicity
for Adeleke University.
Okay.
From what I heard, or from what I gathered before I came on, they do it a lot in the school, like give scholarship to people in the States.
Okay.
Like the school has more people on scholarships than those that are actually paying the fees, even though it's a really expensive school. So that's the way of giving back for his father. We know he won't be paying a dime, even if he has to. Like, he's not really going to pay anything to send this guy to school. Another but is that I went to the page, the guy who is begging for money, and the page is not active.
So it's not an active
more
user.
Like someone, he has like 53 tweets, and that 53 tweets, that's counting, I can't remember that, but that's counting his replies. So if you go on the tweets alone, he has just 10, and that 10 has like a whole lot praising, just putting out content that is like WhatsApp and all that, and then the other part, like from 4 days ago or a few weeks ago, we're just retweeting stuff from Davido, and then this comes up. And before this, he had another tweet 2 days ago that said, this is how he gets when it's getting to exam time.
So we suggest that he's
already in school. I don't know if he's in Adeleke University already or something, but when you start going through the whole page and how the SMS was pasted, and you can see the whole contact details for Adeleke University, it felt like PR, because I think Davido showed us his political side recently, and we know that he can.
Right here.
He can play a lot, but I'm not taking away the fact that his family is or are doing a lot for people out there. They don't need to make noise about it. They are doing a whole lot. So for this one, it's fishy, but still it's good.
Okay. Ife?
Why are you looking at me?
He doesn't even know where to start.
You just threw the hook into my mouth and then you started pulling out the words for me. So you've said everything I would have said naturally. But let's look at it this way too. First of all, what school gives admission with a text message?
That's my first suspicion, actually.
It's been a while we went through that system, but I think they do right now.
Through text message?
Yeah, I think they do.
Okay, I think we need to get with the program. It's the 21st century.
Stop being old.
We're millennials. So, back to that. I also think Davido, like you said, is not going to pay a dime. Like, if you checked his response, you'd have seen where he said, send your details. I will call the school to let you begin. Not I'll call the school to pay your fees. Do you understand? And I also agree to the fact that this is PR, and this is some random guy that they might have picked up from the streets of Osun State, and they offered him admission, or he met him and I was like, okay, but you're going to have to do something. We'll give you admission. You go to school, you get scholarship, but this is what you're going to have to do. This is what we need
right now.
So tweet this, and this is going to show. But we all know that Davido likes to show off when he does his good deeds.
Not everything, trust me.
He shows off everything.
Well, I don't follow him on Snapchat anyway. I think that's where he shows off everything.
Well, I have to say, we've seen some of the good deeds that he has done in the past. Like one time he gave out 1 million, and then he helped someone in the airport with 15 million for the surgery.
Post it. Those people don't post it first. He would post it. Do you understand? So I know Davido is that attention seeker. So he's seeking attention. He's in the news. He has to stay relevant. This is good PR. Like I always say, Davido's PR team.
Do you know this is the time that people are looking for admission? This is September, October. So if you're going to get admission now, if you're going to fix yourself in somewhere, it is now.
Yeah, so you can just go back and check that
Jam has already
number.
bounced you and you're looking for which one is the private university that can take me without plenty stress now. You know, this is big publicity for Adeleke University. So it's working.
Big publicity, big analysis.
The website is there, the phone number is there. So in case you are looking for admission, please check the details.
Ife doesn't approve of such kind of free advertising. Yes?
Well,
no?
I really don't care right now because I just feel like Davido should just stay out of the news.
Why? Are you tired of him?
Like I'm tired.
Is that even
we talk about Davido at least 3 times a week.
We talked about him this morning. I was like, okay, we're talking about
Davido.
I remember when the Kardashians.
I'm not crazy about Davido.
I'm tired.
You like Davido?
Like I'm tired. Can we just stop talking about Davido?
I think we'll have to at one point in time, because I remember one time when I used to have an entertainment show, we talked about Kardashians every day. I got sick and tired of it. I was like, no, I'm not talking about Kardashians, just this once. You know, so I can identify with what you're saying.
But at the end of the day, you
country, if you're in a particular country, you cannot take away talking about Kardashian. So I mean, we have a lot going on in our own entertainment industry that we don't have to talk about.
No, but the thing is, there's a lot going on in the world as well, so you don't have to necessarily talk about them. Davido. That's my point. Not just them, Kardashians, because every single there's something to do with one celebrity or another. So if you don't want to, you can actually do it, because there's a lot more entertainment stories. It's like even here in Nigeria that you would say, okay, maybe the entertainment stories are not as much as like in the US or in the UK. Yes, so that's my point. I think you're all now up to date on the biggest entertainment stories this afternoon. Join us tomorrow for fresh episodes of the program. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors, Ife and Elsie, with their well-rounded analysis. I thoroughly enjoyed yours, Elsie, by the way. Not that I didn't enjoy yours, Ife.
No,
but,
not that I took any offense.
Ooh, I like. Until next time, I'm Takumba Taiwo. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.